going on, guys? This is Chris. I'm your host. This is How I Talk. Welcome back to the pod. I appreciate you guys checking in, tapping in. Of course, what I want to do is give you guys some knowledge, some game, some experience, give you a snapshot of maybe some of my failures, successes. But I wanted to share this information so you could apply it as well. I think life is a journey, so we all learning different things. So that's the whole point of the pod, is just to give different aspects, different views on different topics. So what is the topic that I'm going to talk about today? I just wanted to talk more on a broad scope of how people, I believe, are not playing chess, but playing checkers. And people should play chess, not checkers. That's the ultimate goal in life. People need to play chess, not checkers. It's something that I've just noticed over the past week or so. I've just experienced this things I've come across, and I've realized that people are not thinking in a way of multiple moves or strategic moves. Instead, they're playing more of a simplistic game. But of course, when you play more simplistic and there's not as much detail in the outcomes that you're trying to look for, guess what? You may not win big. You got to be strategic in the way that you operate in life. If you're more strategic, the results are way much better. Trust me, they are way more better. So how do you do that? How do you play chess but not play checkers? The fundamentals, let's talk about the games. The fundamentals are totally different with checkers and chess. With chess, you have endless amount of moves. The moves are plentiful, right? But also the game is different, right? The pieces are different. The moves are different. The strategies are different. And the objectives are different. So just in that sense, if you don't know what I'm saying, chess and checkers are just a totally different game. Chess is going to be more complex. Checkers is going to be more simplistic. And I think that's what I really want to get at, is because if you use your life and direct your life like it's chess, your life will be way better than if you direct it like it's checkers. So I'm going to break it down into honestly 3 different things. I'm going to make this quick, y'all. I'm going to get the message out to you delivered, and you're going to understand where I'm coming from. So it's real simple. The first one is going to be the big picture view. Okay? So when you're playing chess, you got to have a big picture view, right? I see a lot of people have the small picture view, which is, again, they're playing checkers. What do I mean by that? Perfect example of this, I see this time and time again, is fast money. I see so many people chasing fast money. Okay, cool. Example, what does that look like? You could be in college right now. Some of you guys may be in college right now, going through school. You may be trying to understand and wonder why. Why am I completing this degree? Maybe you're getting a degree as a nurse. Maybe you're getting a degree as a lawyer. Maybe you're getting a degree in marketing, whatever the case. Or maybe you're becoming a doctor. I don't know, whatever the case may be. Let's just say you're getting a degree that is in STEM, that is going to be helpful for your future. Okay, so you're getting this degree, but you have other friends that are in school too. However, they make the decision not to continue school. They go work, be a waiter, waitress. No knock on them. But what they're doing is they're telling you nothing wrong with not staying in school if it's not for you. But they're telling you, hey man, come over here, be a waiter, waitress. I'm making some good money. Okay, cool. You're making good money. Awesome. Or hey man, deliver this, deliver groceries, deliver this, deliver that. I can make a lot of money doing it. Okay, how much money are you making? I'm making about, $4,000 every month, $3,000 to $4,000. Okay, cool. How much does that account to? Anywhere from $36,000 to $48,000 a year. Okay, that's the average American that makes that, typically somewhere around there. So you're kind of in the average range. But what happens though for people though is they get in this cycle, they get tricked into thinking fast money is the way to go. Okay, fast money is not necessarily the way to go. Now, if you're making 36, 48, it is what it is. Nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying in this particular situation is this person is about to be a doctor, a lawyer, about to be a nurse practitioner, whatever the case may be, whatever line of work they're going to do, the skill to make money is so much higher, right? Because you see somebody and they're like, hey, I want to be a bartender. Now, bartenders can make some decent money, right? Nothing bad, right? But if you're going somewhere that's going to make you double of what they're telling you they're earning, don't fall for the trap. Too many people fall for that fast money trap. And what happens? They ditch school and they go make this money making $3,000, not knowing that this is not a career move. This is a job that's a gig job. A waiter or waitress is not really a career ladder move. That's not the move, especially if you're looking to work for people. That is not the right move, in my opinion. I think it's, hey, go get a degree, go up the corporate chain or whatever it is. If you're in healthcare, you can always move and shift and get another degree and go to different lanes of healthcare, whatever intrigues you. So there's a lot of different arenas. Hey, if you're not in a 4-year degree, you could go to a trade school and then get a certification and then from there move up the ladder. So you see those different moves where the way to make money is higher. The ceiling is higher. It's adjustable. But when you're choosing something that isn't necessarily adjustable or a career move, you get into that trap. So fast money is not always the way. It's actually never the way. Fast money never lasts. There's a reason. It came too fast and it goes too soon. So you got to move and transition yourself to the big picture view. What's the long-term vision? Okay, now don't be thinking about the short term, 1-2 years. Yeah, I can make this 40,000, 50,000 right now and just leave school. But see, if you stayed in school for those 2 years, the third year you might have made 150,000. Boom, you done tripled the amount of money you was making right there. See, it's delayed gratification that's going to really allow you to see the end goal, the big picture. The big picture is, of course, you want to maximize the money that you can make. Okay, now if you were a business person, and we talk about entrepreneurship, that's a different conversation. We talk about people that work for people. What is the best move and not falling for fast money? Because you could leave college and go start a business and then there's no ceiling at all. Okay, so just keep that in mind. That's where people fall as far as playing checkers and not playing chess. That's what they should be doing, is thinking of the big picture view. The second one is working smarter, not harder. Okay, what do I mean by this? A lot of people work harder. And I've been very much so a victim of this. And I could look probably 5 years from now and I probably think the same way I felt 5 years ago. I was working way harder and not smarter. In my early 20s, I'll give you an example, me owning a business. In my early 20s, I was doing everything. I had to wear all the hats. Now, rightfully so, I didn't have the same amount of capital that I do have now. So when I was younger, I was learning the business. I had to be in all aspects of the business, right? I didn't have the same money to export. Like I've said in previous episodes, export your weaknesses, exports areas where you can grow without yourself being in the business. I talked about that. 3 areas where you can scale your business. So going back to what I'm saying is basically this, is that I was not working smarter. I was doing everything. I wasn't exporting anything. And guess what? It burnt me out. Now that I'm older, guess what? I'm working smarter, not harder. There's a lot of 5 to 10 different moves that I have done now. 1, because I've increased my capital. 2 is I've used my spending appropriately. And 3 is that I've removed myself from the business. So now I don't have to do all the admin work and all that other stuff that was taking more time for me being able to expand the business. Okay, that is playing chess, not checkers. And I'm telling you from a business perspective right here. A lot of people, unfortunately, like I've said in previous videos, they work in the business, therefore they cannot scale. They are playing checkers still from a business standpoint. A lot of people do that as well, in their personal life. You got to work smarter, not harder. Example, how you work smarter, not harder. If you work for somebody, tell these people time and time again. If you work at 8 to 5 and you are working remote, and you want to get some more money, and you're not sure about how to get some money, I got some game for you, playboy. And ladies, listen to me. I'm saying this very clear. You make 50,000, 60, whatever it is. I don't care, whatever it is, 100,000, your remote job. If you're looking for extra money, get another remote job. That's simple. Get another remote job. Okay, Chris, well, how am I going to do that with another remote job? You can get another time zone. It could be United States, anywhere, right? Find a remote job, work it. And I'm not telling you to work it in the afternoons. I'm saying your working hours are at the same working hours as your other job, your first job. You working 8 to 5, if that's the shift, just like your other job, 8 to 5. And if you can stagnate it where it's maybe 6 to 3 one job and the other one's 8 to 5, okay, cool. You can do that too. The goal is you're supposed to be working within the same time hours as you are doing your first job. So you're working still 40 hours, yeah, but you're working 80 hours within the 40, if that makes sense. Instead of working from 8 to 5, then you're working 6 to 11. Now you're not using your time wisely. You're not working smarter. You're working harder. Now you're making maybe less money too. You might be making more, but what's better? You air conditioner making money, boom. You got 2 different laptops working and going, and now you're making 100, 150 staying from home. And you still work 8 to 5. You can go do things after. If you got kids, family, whatever the case may be, your friends, you can go do that. Personal activities, boom, go have fun. After 5, get it done. So that's a hustle. People need to look into that, working smarter, not harder. You do that, That's a way to get a bag. Again, the goal of this conversation and on this pod is to give you game. So that is just one of the components of what you could do. The third one, right? So I gave you the first two. The third one is choosing assets over liabilities. You want to play chess? Choose assets, not liabilities. This is the trap again. I'm going to give you game again. What is the trap that people do? What do they always do whenever they're younger? Again, I've been victim of this too. You buy liabilities. The nice, expensive vehicle. You feel like you worked so hard, so you deserve that, and rightfully so. But what did you choose? You chose a liability, something that's going to depreciate as soon as you drive it off the lot, something that's going to turn into a bill and more of a stressor. You know, it's crazy. I watched another podcast, I watched a video, I watched, this news article. They all said the same thing. The new monthly payment for a auto vehicle is about $1,000. That's crazy. $1,000 for the monthly payment for a vehicle. That's insane. I don't think majority of people can afford that. But again, they're buying liabilities. You're buying this expensive car to showcase to people who don't even really like you like that. What's the point of that? I mean, if it's for self, I understand. But like that same amount of money, $1,000, or say it's $500, whatever, you could use that somewhere else. You could pay off a car that's substantially less, and use that same money to go buy assets. Okay, what could you buy assets? Stocks. You could save to buy a home, right? You could do something like that. You could put the money towards building a business, right? So there's a whole bunch of different ways to make money. The thing is, what are you using your money for? If you're going to reinvest your money into toys, when I say that, like, vehicles, things that don't make sense, then I don't understand what you're doing. Example is people have a nice car, but then they live in an apartment. I mean, there's choices, but you're a lot older. It just don't make sense most of the time. Most of the time, it makes sense to have a nice home and an okay vehicle. It's the choices that you make. It depends on the life that you live. And that makes sense from a chess move, that is where you would live, right? That is where you would live, is a home, if you're smart as far as playing chess. Same thing is true as far as like the choices you make, planning for retirement. Smart people plan for retirement. That's a chess move. Do that if you want to be wealthy. Again, what is your goal though? Plan for retirement. That's a choice. Getting a degree. Sometimes you'll need, I've always said STEM. If it ain't STEM, what you doing? What are you doing? Makes no sense. If you're in STEM, okay, cool. Now you're getting a degree to go make some more money. You're playing chess. You ain't falling for the fast money. The crowd you choose, the morals and values, all those different things play a part. And you playing chess versus playing checkers. Your life should be treated like a business. I've heard that before, time and time again. Not literally to the T, but you understand what I'm saying. Your life should be uniform. It should be structured. If you do that, you're more complex and strategic in the way that you move in life. Your life will be simpler. If you're simplistic, your moves have really no thought to them, no strategy to them. Your life will represent that. You think in the now. So you think now, you don't think 10 steps ahead. You can see that written all over people time and time again. They think one step ahead. They just think about what they're going to eat the next day. Sometimes I understand where it's from the environment you come from. You're just trying to survive. But some people, it's just the choices they made put them in the position that they had. Think chess, not checkers. You'll be where you need to be. Think chess, not checkers. I just gave you some game. Use it. Apply it. If you do that, you can win. So play chess, not checkers. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace.